Okay. Hello. So I'm not sure how my connection is. So I'm not seeing anyone, but if you can hear me, please let me know. Just want to share something with you real quick. Gosh. Let me just wait a moment. Not sure. Connecting. Sound good? All right. Let's see. Let's see. Okay. Okay. Looks like sound is good. Hey, thank you for joining me on this Monday. Pretty cloudy where I am, but all good. So, I just want to share something real quick that I realized over the weekend. When I first heard this, it was like, oh, what the hell? So a couple of months back, I was in a webinar with Kathleen Cameron. She is from the Diamond Academy. She has a group called Mindset to Success. So she was sharing a story of how she wanted to be in a Bob Proctor seminar. And she manifested this, and she was there, but she was disappointed that she was not in the golden pin circle, which is like kind of VIP section. So I was like, girl, you're just being extra. What the hell? Like, I mean, you managed to manifest what you wanted and it actually came true. And for the longest time I couldn't, but it's something that stuck with me. And it actually happened once before where I manifested something, but then I was disappointed with the results. But I just shrugged it off. And this time it was different because with my online business, I was working on it, and I actually manifested that this month the business would actually take off and things will start happening. And they did. And then I got commission, but it was not what I wanted. And then other ventures actually came to fruition. But still, in terms of finances, it was not what I was anticipating. I was disappointed. And like, I hit like a slump. I was like, ugh, what the hell? Why am I even doing this? Why are things not working out? But this is the thing. Things were working out, but it actually took me to go back to my manifestation and dissect in what state of mind I was when I manifested the things I want. And I figured it out. When I'm in a state of gratitude and manifesting in a state of gratitude, that's where my thinking is widespread, and that's when my energy is highest. So things happen the way I want. But when I'm determined and I want things to happen, that's where I create an energy of anxiety, because I want it to happen, and I want to complete it in the way I want to do it. So it kind of like cancels the whole process altogether. So when I manifested my finances and the success of my business, I was determined, and I was anxious at the same time. I managed to manifest the success, but it was not what I wanted. And it actually took me going back to the drawing board to be content with, okay, so the next time I manifest from a state of gratitude. I manifest from a state of complete relaxation and complete trust in what I believe in what I'm manifesting will come to fruition. But if I manifest with determination, I conjure up an anxious energy of wanting to do things my way, of wanting to do things the way I think logically will work. And that's not how it works when you manifest. You must manifest from a position of faith, of complete faith. You don't have to know how it's going to happen, but just trust that it will happen. And once you throw it out there, it will happen. And completely believe that it will happen. And this is the energy I translate when I'm in a state of gratitude. And I just want to reiterate that disappointment is good on so many levels, because you manifest and you're excited that you're manifesting things and then they're happening. But we forget to be specific with our manifestations. And when things happen, we tend to go, but this is not what I expected. I thought it was going to be more. More how? You must say, if you want to manifest a successful business, you must envision that business wholly. You must envision, this is what is going to be happen in management level. This is what is going to happen with the workers. This is what is going to happen with daily services. If it's going to be a service business, you must be specific. And this is the beauty about, sometimes having that imagination and thinking like a kid, because you are not focusing on how am I going to achieve this. You're just throwing around ideas. You're throwing around the possibilities, and you are sticking with the possibilities of how things are going to happen, of how things are going to be beautiful when they happen. And that's the energy we need to always have when we're doing things for ourselves. That's the mindset we always need to channel, that positive energy of not dwelling on how things are going to happen for us, but trusting and completely believing that against all odds, against any possibilities, this is going to be this is going to be the outcome of whatever manifestation that you put out there. So when I actually manifested the way my business was going to work, I didn't have an idea. I knew that I wanted to have a stable financial situation at the end of it. But then it also dawned on me that this is a journey. And as much as things happen in my favor, it also comes with growth. And for me, because I want longevity. I want longevity with my business. I want longevity with my livelihood. So this is the one thing that I'm channeling. So when I was expecting the finances, it was kind of like a whole rounded, complete manifestation of I want to be good financially. But it takes time. It takes time, because as I am manifesting, I'm growing, and I'm growing to understand how to be articulate in my thought process, how to be articulate in my mindset, and how that will translate in my physical, me being able to speak, me being able to do things without having to actually, okay, I don't think you're getting this, or type of thing, being articulate in the way from my thought process to the way I do things, so that they actually are seen. And it took me to get to that point of being disappointed, to know what I no longer want, which was good for me, because I was like, as long as I'm successful, as long as I know I can pay my bills at the end of the month. And that's exactly what happened. I was successful in my business. I was able to pay my bills at the end of the month, or the end of September, and now going towards October, I'm able to pay my bills. But it took me to get to that point of manifestation to be like, no, man, I actually want more. This is not what I want. This is not the level I want to stay at. I actually want more. So I would like to encourage that with whatever disappointment you come across now at this stage of your life, assess it, look at it. Is it something that you wanted in the beginning, and now that you've seen that you've grown, you no longer want? And it's okay to want something in the beginning, and once you see it materialize, it becomes not good enough. It shows that you've grown. It shows that now your idea is becoming more clearer, your vision is becoming clearer, and you know what you want, and it will happen. It will as long as you keep growing, you will get to a point where in the beginning this is an idea that you want, and you work on it, and once you complete that idea, you say, this is not the level I want in my life. This is not the level I am looking for. And that's what growth is. You will get things that you are content with throughout, and you will get things that you won't be content once they come to fruition and once they're complete. It shows that you've grown. You are no longer in the position that you were when you started with the thought process. And that's how we have to have that idea that this is work. Work is not only you going to work and getting employed and getting paid. Every aspect of your life is work. Every aspect that you want success, you have to put in the work. You have to make sure that it's you that gets up and pays attention to the things that you want, and put in the energy, and put in all that might that you would when you're going there and getting employed and getting your check, and you move on with your life. We have to have that mindset with each and every aspect of our life, with our mind, with our spirit, with our physical. Every aspect requires work. And this thing is biblical, because it does say you'll be eating the sweat of your own brow. So this is the work. It's not you actually going and farming and getting whatever vegetation and then you eat, or going farming and then you have those calves. It's you actually waking up in the morning and having that mindset, that decision. You know what? I want to work on myself, and I am going to work on myself. And these are the hurdles that we come across because we are working against the education that's been instilled in us. Education that no longer suffices, education that no longer works for us. And we have to create new values. We have to create new systems of being so that we live a fulfilled and a happy life. And it's possible as long as you put in the work. And this is the type of thinking that we need to be channeling each and every day of our lives. If we want a happy life, if we want a successful life, we have to put in the work. And it's okay to be disappointed. It's a good thing because it shows that you've grown from the person that you thought you were, the person that you once were, and you've seen that you actually are deserving of more in the world, that you are actually even capable of earning more, of getting more, whatever, whether it's a relationship, whether it's your livelihood, whether it's you at work, or whether it's you with family. You opening your mind to that you actually, you know what, I want more, I deserve more. And that's why it's important to actually have those moments of disappointments. Look at them, look where you are in your life, and be okay. Be like, okay, I've grown from this and I'm moving on, and I'm okay with moving on, and because I'm deserving to move on, I'm deserving to actually have more in my life. And that's where a spirit of abundance will encompass your whole entire existence. That's where the spirit of abundance would actually now coexist within your space. And this is the idea that we have to dwell with, we have to be with, so that we all expand and live meaningful lives according to our definition, not according to what society dictates is a meaningful life, not according to what society sees as, okay, this is a worthy member of society. No, according to you, happiness will come from you. Happiness will come from within you. And you must go through those moments of disappointment to say, no, man, I'm not happy with my life. This is not where I'm supposed to be in my life. I'm not supposed to be struggling financially. I'm not supposed to be lacking in this department. You must be able to say, no more. I'm not going to have this. This time next year, I'm not going to be in this position. Or this time next month, I'm not going to be in this position. And this is what you need. You must feel those disappointments. You must go through those emotions of, I'm disappointed with my life right now, and I am taking a step to change it. I am taking a step to actually better myself. And that's when things will progress, because life is always in your favor. The fact that you are still alive and you are still existing while other people are no longer here, other people fell victim to the pandemics, other people actually are in insane asylums, and you are still standing and you are in your right state of mind. Life is on your side, and you can say, life, now things need to change, and things, I must see the change that I want, because it's you being able to be articulate with what you want in life. That's when things will work, because life is already in your favor. Life is already working with what you think should happen in your life, what you think should be happening, and what you think makes you happy. So once those things start happening and you notice, okay, actually this doesn't make me happy anymore, move on. It's okay to move on, but you must go through those moments of disappointment so that you can see, this is the level I'm at. I'm not happy with this level. I want to move up. And that's what will happen once you see, okay, this is not me anymore. It's okay. Because we live, we grow. But at the end of it all, we must be content with our life. We must be content with the way things are. So I would like to encourage you, whatever situation you are going through, whatever disappointments you saw as obstacles, go back, look at them. Look at what they mean. What they mean, is it you having grown? Is it you having drifted from those relationships that no longer work for you? The person that disappointed you, where were they coming from? Where are you coming from? Is it because the relationship has fallen apart, or is it because that this person is not seeing the person that you are now? It's things that we need to look at. The disappointments that are in our lives are like landmarks that mark the change. You can either take a detour or you can climb that mountain. It's up to you, because it all works for your betterment and it all works for you. Life is on your side, no matter what you're doing, no matter what you're going through. And the things that hurt the most, they're calling for your attention. Look at them. What do they mean? What do they mean about the person you are, the person you were, and the person that you aim to be? This is the things that we always never look at, because we always are overwhelmed with work, with things that are happening in our life. Take that time. Look at the things that have disappointed you in your life. What did they mean to you? What do they mean to you now? Because others keep repeating. You feel like, I'm being disappointed in this area of my life, always, constantly. Why? Because it's not working for you anymore. Look at what it means, and then you will know how you move on from that position. So as we're going through this week, I will challenge you to look at the things that disappoint you, and always remember that life is on your side. Whatever happens, and work is needed, every aspect of our lives. It doesn't mean that we have to cash a check in order to have worked. Every aspect of our lives, our minds, our bodies, our spirits, they demand work for us to grow, for us to have the lives that we want to live. We have to grow, and we have to look at everything that we see as a disappointment, everything that we see as an obstacle. It's telling us something about ourselves. It's telling us about the areas of life in which we are. I hope you enjoyed my life. Thank you so much for joining me. Hope you have an awesome day and an awesome week ahead. Bye.